Hello everyone, it's Teacher Luis one more time, and in today's video we are going to be talking about to and enough, how to use it, what they mean, so please pay attention and let's get started. Okay, first of all, let's talk about what are to and enough. These two very important words that we need to use in order to express our ideas better in English. Now, what is the purpose of these two words? So these two words describe quantity, describe the quality of something, and also indicate certain conditions. Okay? How? Well, in terms of to, it says, or it puts the adjective, the word that we use in front of it, as there is too much of it. Like, I don't want any more, or it's just more than I would like it to be. We will see it more clearly in the examples. And then enough is, on the other hand, when we already have a sufficient amount, okay? A sufficient amount of something. We don't need anymore. We don't want anymore, okay? Okay, let's start with to. So what is to? To, the definition would be more than what is wanted or needed, okay? We will see it in the next slide, the structure, but we use an adjective in front of the word to. So the first example, we have more examples in the next slide. It says, this coffee is too hot. So the coffee is too much, okay? So it's way hotter than I can handle. So probably I won't be able to drink it because it's too hot, okay? And then the other example is, she's too tired to study. In this case, what we mean is that the level of tiredness that she has is excessive, is way more than she can handle, so she's not able to study. Okay, so we're gonna have the word to, and then in front of it we're gonna have an adjective. Okay, so basically the word to, what does is that the adjective that we put, so that's it's giving more than what we want or what is needed. So this is why it's very weird or strange to use this word in a positive context. Like, well, maybe you can use it, but it's weird to say like, oh my God, this car is too beautiful. It's too beautiful, like it's demasiado bonito, but in like kind of a negative context. It's very strange. So we use that when we want to say that is more than we want. So it's basically going to be used more in negative context, right? Like, oh, I want this new shirt. No, but it's too expensive. So I cannot afford it. The example, I have another example in here, two more. It says, too much cold, I won't go outside. The coldness is way more than I can handle, so I'm not going to go outside. And the other one says, I'm afraid you're too late. Oh, I'm sorry, you're too late. It passed already the time that is allowed, so it's too late. It's demasiado tarde. All right, so as you can see, it's used more in a negative context. We have enough. In this case, one of the things that I want you to pay attention is the pronunciation, enough, like an F in there, okay? The definition is the right amount or sufficient amount of something. Now, we have two examples in here. We're going to see the structure and the difference and how we use it in the next slide. But the first example says there are enough chairs. If I have three people and these three people need to sit down and I have three chairs, so I have enough chairs for the three people. And then on the other hand, if we use it in a negative form, because the first one is actually talking about quantity, right? In this second one, we're talking more about quality or ability to do something. He isn't strong enough to lift the box. He needs more strength to be able to lift the box. Let's talk about the structures with enough. Why? Because as you can see in this table, if we have the adjective plus enough, we will be describing quality, okay? And the word, it says follows the adjective. So we have the adjective plus the word enough. The example says he's old enough to vote. It's describing the quality of someone. Is in Spanish would be es lo suficientemente mayor para votar. Okay? So it describes the quality of the person. He can do the previous example that we saw in the negative form. He isn't strong enough to lift the box. So it's describing the quality of the person, not having enough strength. On the other side, we have enough plus a noun. So in this case, we're describing the quantity of something, and it comes before the noun. The example says we have enough time. So the quantity of time that we have is enough. And we also have to, if we remember the previous example with the chairs, there are enough chairs for everybody. We have the word enough plus chairs, which is a noun. And in this case, we were talking about the quantity of chairs, enough or sufficient chairs for the 3 people. I have a note down here. It says we use enough with nouns, and it means that we do not need more of something. The amount or number is fine. And here we have some common mistakes. You have to be careful with the word order, right? Because sometimes if we say enough tall, in this case, talking about quality, is incorrect, right? So we have to put the adjective first. Tall enough, okay, will be the correct way. And also the confusion in meaning, because too does not mean very. And this is important for you to remember. To implies a negative meaning. This is something that I mentioned before. So please remember that. And let's move on. 5 sentences in which you can practice, complete them, try to test your understanding, and bring your answers to the class. So that's everything for today's video. Thank you very much. And I hope that you understood. If you didn't understand completely, you know that you can ask your questions to your teacher on the WhatsApp group, or you can bring them to class. Also, remember to complete the assignment that is in the Google Classroom and send it to your teacher before the class. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.